Namaste. First of all, there have been a lot of question about when will this pandemic end. There has been a lot of query about when will the pandemic end, when will the pandemic end. First of all, it is not a pandemic. Please understand, it is a biological warfare. It is actually an asymmetrical warfare. Symmetrical warfare is you see the enemy, you fight with the enemy uses weapons to kill you as a person. The asymmetrical warfare is you don't look at the enemy, but the enemy can do a lot of damage to you as a person. That is the meaning of asymmetrical warfare. For example, you have the cyber attack where you don't see the enemy, but you end up having a lot of problem with regard to your data. So the problem is you have drones. The drones come and bomb your place, everything, but you don't see the enemy and it is being remotely operated across. So therefore, in asymmetrical warfare, the war will end only if the enemy stops attacking you as a person. If the enemy attacks you as a person, the asymmetrical warfare does not end because you don't know the enemy. So the major question of people telling when will be the pandemic which will stop, actually the problem is that China is possibly delivering an asymmetrical warfare by putting biological warfare, by developing new kinds of viruses and strain which will affect the world. So that is the biggest problem. The problem is people cannot prove. So this war will continue for, let's say, even another 2 years, because one is it has come when the Saturn has entered Makar, and therefore when the Saturn will have to go to Kumbha, maybe the asymmetrical warfare will stop. But it's not going to stop without a war. There is going to be a war between the China and a lot of nations. It is going to be a bloody war, because there are variety of problem is there. One is the Grahana has happened in the Zaiping's important 10th house. So therefore, there will be a problem with regard to his work, with regard to his capacities. So therefore, it will be combination of many forces which will combine and try to fight against the China. So therefore, including India, Burma and a variety of people across. So please understand, what is going on is the seeds or the sowing of the seeds for the Third World War, and it's a kind of asymmetrical warfare where the drones are used and a variety of other things are used across. The other most important thing is, don't get carried away by telling this virus will stop. Now, for example, there is a monkey virus, there is a Bono virus, like that, a variety of viruses are there, and even the corona has a strain. So please understand that this is not going to stop, and India is going to have the third and the fourth wave which will be coming across, because it's logically India doesn't have so much of vaccines and also the infrastructure to pump into it. So when both are not there, there is going to be a pandemic which is going to continue in the sense, and also the second one is, this is the age of infectious diseases. People will die out of different kinds of infection. So this, you can call it as a age of infectious diseases. And therefore this will continue even for a year, by which time the economy would have got completely shaken out as a person. The second prediction in this video is, people are asking about Indian Olympics. I would simply say India will have more medals to win. India has won a medal in weightlifting. You have other areas and categories like shooting, badminton, where India would perform really well. So you can expect a couple of silver medals and possibly 1 or 2 gold medals you can expect across a person. So India is going to fare well in the Olympics. The third one is the arrival of the IPO of Zomato. Now many people say that the Zomato IPO has got listed and possibly it might be a bubble, it will be burst and all that thing. It will be far from the truth. Right now it's 120. It will probably end up at about 200, 250 before a major correction happens actually for the Zomato stocks. And also the other companies which are coming there, like Paytm and Swiggy and other people who are coming inside the Indian primary market, their thing will all get subscribed. So the flavor of the season is the IPO, and the flavor of the season is the many startup companies which are going to, what you call it, is take money from the market across. So therefore get ready for the roller coaster ride as far as the stocks are concerned, but overall they will do well for the coming 1 year across. The other one is the monsoon is going to be near normal in most of the states, but there are few areas in the west where there has been an excessive rainfall like Bombay and Gujarat, which might continue later. And the point is Indian economy will slow down. One is the planetary position and also the 8th of Saturn, which will be happening after next February. Thank you so much. Keep seeing the Adish. You will get a lot of new information into your personal life across. Thank you.